Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 62. As we'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots versus Robert Griffin III and the Philadelphia Eagles.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
It has been a tumultuous 2 weeks, but it is finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 62. This one fielded at the 5, and he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
On first down, Hickman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Patriots send out their punter. Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running right, this is Gainwell. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. On third down, it's Gainwell. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They will run for it with Gainwell. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. On second down, Gainwell looking for space. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He can't get him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Griffin. He'll let this go for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Griffin now to throw on third down. Airing it out deep for Smith. Touchdown. It's complete. Devontae Smith with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Able to slither by, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Throwing, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Miller. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Hickman looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Third quarter starts with a run from Gainwell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. A give running right is Gainwell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. To throw is RG3. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run here with Gainwell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
About you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So now Jones and the Patriots down by 12. 1:06 to play. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in the Super Bowl. Now Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Finding Harry. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Eagles have recovered.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And really, you can't have a better situation than this. 1st and goal at the 1. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald there to make the grab. And the Eagles are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw. Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.